Morning, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to find out if I really did buy the cheapest utility truck that I could find on Marketplace. So stay tuned through the video to find out if my purchase was worth it. Now, to make a long story short, basically I purchased this truck last fall with intentions to go through it this winter, fix what needed to be fixed, and just get it ready for the upcoming dirt work season. But I have a funny suspicion that sitting all winter long like this, the batteries are probably dead. So, but let's see if it'll fire up. Squeeze in here, stick the key in the ignition. Oh yeah, no juice. Nothing. Nothing. Pop the hood. You guys can see right here, I would like to find a hood for this. This thing's mangled up pretty good, and I don't think it's worth pulling off and trying to pop the dents and everything out. So hopefully we can find a hood for this. Oh, yeah, see, it's there. All right. We got her on some 200 kilowatt Megos jump start. She fired right up. All right, let's head on over and bring her over into more workable conditions. Oh yeah, listen to her hum. Oh, she does some squealing. She runs. It's got good brakes. It's got a backup alarm. It goes into reverse. And she goes forward. There she is, kids. I got me a NASCAR Mount Pleasant edition. Sweet! I got a squealer. Well, there you have it, guys. This is my Marketplace $2,700 buy. Actually, pretty solid truck. So we'll get it more in depth in that. All right. This is a 1990 F Super Duty. She's in pretty good shape. It's got some cancer a little bit around over on the rockers on the driver's side. Passenger side's pretty solid. The box itself, there's a little bit of cancer here or there. All the doors open very well. I did spray everything down with some penetrating oil and let them soak. Hinges all work pretty good. Brand new skins, basically. This is two-wheel drive. It ain't four-wheel drive. It's got new LEDs put throughout. And I'm just trying to chase a wiring issue where the lights aren't working correctly, though. You can see there's a little bit of cancer there on that little fender going over the duals. Minor there on the floor, but still this is a pretty solid truck. We got some cancer right down there. But the interior of this cab is immaculate. And it's all original. I mean, look how nice the interior is on this thing. So if you guys haven't guessed yet, this truck was actually an old telephone company truck, and I take it at one time it had the boom installed here, and it looks like right here is the pump electronics for all that. Well, obviously over time the boom has been gone and disconnected and no longer exists. So the first thing I'd like to do, because there is some electrical issues with this truck, it has a draw somewhere. So I would like to just basically disconnect this whole unit, trace all the wires back to where they go to, and just obsolete them, disconnect them. So that's the first thing we're going to do, is disconnect all this electronics back here, chase it through the frame to wherever it goes, and just get rid of it. That's less wires I have to deal with. And then eventually I'll show you here underneath, there's an old junction box. It looks like it's pretty ratty and stuff like that. It needs to be cleaned up. So we're going to do that too. Well, guys, there you have it. That is 4 hours of stripping wires that were not needed inside of this truck. That was basically all the wiring. There's an inverter box, the panel box for the old boom lift. That was the main junction box that was behind the seat. It does need a new muffler. That thing is shot, so I cut that out. But all these wires. But I will say this. I ended up with some really good cables to hang on to. And this is all good copper wire, heavy gauge. So I ended up pretty good on that. Well, there you can see we got the dipstick tube back in, and what I did was I was able to get an O-ring on the end of that where it's kind of beveled, where I believed an O-ring belonged, and just kind of grabbed onto it with a pair of pliers and shoved it down in there, and it locked in, and it is now seated in there. It won't come out. And I've been running this for the last several minutes, and it's no longer spitting oil out of there. So that was my oil lossage problem. All right, there you have it. She's not a gem, but I tell you what, for $2,700, I think it's going to make a hell of a work truck. I'm pretty excited. I got the dipstick tube fixed today. I removed all the wiring that was left over inside of this truck for the boom that used to be on it, because like I said, it used to be an old telephone company truck. I believe it was an Alltel truck or whatever. So I ripped all the wiring out of it. The junction box for all the lights for the box in the back, that thing was shot, so I pulled that out. I got my wires traced. I know what's what. I'm ordering some parts to put a new junction box in and get all the running lights, turning signals, brake lights and stuff fixed on this. A couple little quirks here or there, but I don't know, she runs pretty solid. She starts up. I think the battery's kind of getting the kaploots on me, so I'm gonna have to get a new battery. But all in all, for $2,700, man, brand new tires, 6 of them. The cab is immaculate inside. It is for a 90. It is immaculate. All the boxes, the doors open on them. They're pretty solid. There's some rust holes here or there, but crawling around underneath this thing all day long, there is no major rust to speak of on this. It's still a very solid truck. Like I said, I'd like to try to find some of the F Super Duty emblems. It doesn't have that on there. I'd like to get those back in there. I'd like to try to find a chrome bumper and a chrome grille, kind of just to give it a little pizzazz. I did a little bit of spray paint on the back, as you guys see, and trying some white here on the box just to see what it'll look like. This thing, hopefully we can get her painted this year. But for now, I want to get it running so I can use it and get some tools in it. And this is going to make the job so much easier, just to have everything all in one truck. So there you go, guys. That was my marketplace buy, $2,700. I bought it last fall, and I'm not disappointed. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, would you please do me a big favor? Would you guys like the video? Comment. I love your comments. I love the interaction that have between subscribers, non-subscribers, whatever, but comment. I love the interaction, and subscribe to the channel, man. We're really trying to push the channel again one more time. Like I said, I feel like I have a story to tell you guys, for you guys to follow along, and I think it's going to be an awesome journey. So thank you. I appreciate it.